Hey Warriors, I hope you're all doing good. May 2024 exam dates have been announced. Worried, right? Well, here's my contribution to this. If you recall, back in October 2023, during the times of Diwalis, we had launched our very first Taxation 101 concept guides for both CA Inter and CA Final. And at that point of time, I also came and promised you that along with this concept guides, I will come forth with some fresh materials for you to also prepare for your questions, MCQs, and a few other things. Today marks the launch of your other materials. I'm happy to give you the CA Inter Complete Direct Tax Package Rankers Edition. What do you mean by Rankers Edition, Rahul? My belief is that the materials which I have brought forward to you right now, a compilation of that would definitely help you score that required exemption which you want for your exams. Rahul, what does this rankers package comprise of? First thing, obviously, is the concept guide which was already shared with all of you. This concept guide comprising of just 190 pages covering all the provisions which are there in the ICI study material, at the same time making it more exciting for you to read with color codings, charts, more illustrations, and some kind of quotes and some motivations for you to also get you through the process. Yes, you might have already seen it earlier, but let me quickly show it to you once again. The whole concept guide looks like a very beautiful color format, given the color codings in the preface for you to understand this a little better. You will see all the chapters covered in a matter of 190 pages with all illustrations and understandings for your beautiful reference. You will see the codes and everything for you to read. Rahul, you have already shown this material, but just to clarify this once again, you will be able to find this material in two places: on the online market from Amazon if you type Taxation 101, and on the offline market if you reach out to me, or if you personally come and visit us on the Pragya premises. You should be able to grab this material for yourself at a price of just 399. Yes, stocks at this point of time are about close to 80-90 copies, solding out fast. If you feel like you deserve a copy, reach out to us and we will get it arranged for you. The first material already announced. But Rahul, what beyond this? Today we launch the other materials for your reference. The second material, called as the solutions guide. Yes, Rahul, what is the solutions guide? Now, obviously, you know that when it comes to direct taxes, you have to not just prepare the provisions, but you also need to apply the provisions. You need questions for you to practice. And therefore, today we launch the solutions guide. While the chapter-wise solutions guide were already available in the Telegram channel, today we have compiled everything and made it into a single PDF so that you can use this as a reference point for your future, right? This solutions guide is almost about 240 pages, which should not just cover your ICI study material questions, but as I promised, the extra efforts put from my side to also cover your RTPs, MTPs, past exam papers, and a few additional questions from my side for your reference, so that you can prepare for the latest amendments and a few more modifications or a few more topics which ICM may have not tested you till date but are still important, right? This material will be given to you free of charge on the Telegram channel for you to download and print it at your convenience and use it for your benefits. Request is only one: practice it while you can today. This material is not for you to carry for your days of preparations of exams. On the exam day preparation, there's only one material which you are supposed to use, which is the concept guide. Solutions guide is only for your current practice right now. Now, regardless of whom you have studied from, feel free to have the solutions guide used from me, and you should be able to cover all the past exam adjustments also in this, so that you have a comprehensive understanding of how the subject looks like. The material will come in black and white, but still again in a very beautiful handwritten format. You should be able to find 3 sections in this material. Section number A covering all your ICI study material questions, right? Like the heading suggests, ICI study material questions. Section B should cover all your past exam questions, not just from your practice, not just from your RTPs, MTPs and past exams, but also the old practice manual questions if they were found relevant. And finally, additions questions from my side, so that you can make sense of this chapter better. You should be able to find almost about 240 235, 34, 35 odd pages in this, which you should be practicing from your side so that you can help yourself understand this better. Anyway, for students who have already attended my class, all these questions have already been done for you in your class premises itself. So please keep marking those questions, and if you have not practiced this once, please do it once, not more than that, not more than that. Next, Rahul, what is next in line? We have now today launched the MCQ guide. Today launched the MCQ guide. Like I told you the last time, I am not the kind of faculty who's going to prepare 1,000 MCQs, 2,000 MCQs and just throw it on your face by coming and saying, you know what, practice this theoretical questions and you will be able to do the exams. Answer is no. I told you that time itself very clearly that ICA has a different level of expectation when it comes to MCQs. So I'm going to wait for the ICA MCQs to be launched and then I will give you this MCQ guide. Now, did ICA launch MCQs? Yes and no. No, because ICA did not launch a booklet like it does every year. Yes, because this time it has gone to a different phase altogether. Starting this year, ICA is now not going to release an MCQ booklet to you, but rather give it as a test format. Now, Rahul, what do you mean by a test format? It's very simple. You will have to go to the ICA portal, and in there, you will have to take a real-time test with ICA where they will give you the chapter. You have to choose the level of difficulty and then solve the questions which ICA has given to you in a certain time limit they put. Keeping the time limit in mind, they will then evaluate your paper and give it back to you, coming and saying this is the kind of marks you have scored. Don't worry about it. This is not mandatory for you. This is not a mandate for you to attempt. Even if you don't attempt, you will be eligible to write the exam after in May 2024. But that does not mean that you should not practice it. A very beautiful effort taken from ICA. Every single person should definitely go and do it. Rahul, can you show me how to approach this? You go to the ICA portal. You will find something called as a BOS knowledge portal. Yes, in the BOS knowledge portal, what you need to do is you need to go and put your logins. They will simply ask you three information: your SRO number, your level of course, foundation, inter or final, and then finally your date of birth. Put all those items. You will arrive at this landing page. In this landing page, you need to click on MCQ paper practice, and in that MCQ paper practice, you will find something called as start new practice session. You click on the start new practice session. It will now give you an option whether you want the standalone MCQs or the case study MCQs. Let's assume I take the MCQs on a standalone basis. They will ask you for the chapter. They will ask you for the subject. Obviously, since you're doing it with me, it's paper number 3A, taxation, income tax laws. You click on it. Now, ICA will come and ask you, tell me dear, which chapter do you want? At this point of time, you can pick more than one chapter also. You can combine many chapters and do it together. But yes, always it's a preference to do single chapter one by one. So let's assume I take chapter number 2. I click on select MCQ level. Now ICA will come and tell you, dear child, tell me, do you want to solve easy MCQs, medium MCQs or difficult MCQs? Yes, or if you feel like having the thrill, you can have all the three merged together also. Let's say I choose simple. I click on start MCQs. They will go and throw me the MCQs. After they throw me the MCQs, I have to solve those MCQs and then you will get the marks right away. Now you saw something on my page, right? The issue is in this portal, if you solve an MCQ and if you get the right answer against the MCQ will never be portrayed to you once again. Since when I was preparing this MCQ guide, I also attempted all the questions. You would see that the residential status did not even open for me because I got all the right answers for the residential status. Sounds challenging, right? Which is where I come in. My request to all of you is first go to this portal and practice all the chapter wise MCQ once. After that, if you feel like you did not understand a certain MCQ or you need to once again try that MCQ, here is where I have now prepared something called as the MCQ guide. The MCQ guide is nothing but a copy paste of all the MCQs which ICA had given, just that I have typed it out in a PDF format. And then given you all the solutions to it so that you can use this as a reference guider in the future as well. Yes, let me show it to you quickly. This is what the MCQ guide looks like. You will go to this MCQ guide. You will find that there are about 13 chapters. Now this 13 chapters comprises of the 123 or 126 MCQs which ICA has launched on a standalone basis, plus the 6 case study questions which ICA has launched. You will find all those things beautifully combined chapter wise and in the same style as what I had given, meaning the easy, medium and difficult part. Now in my booklet also, you will not find the answers right away. You will have to take some little efforts. What is the little efforts? You will have to solve that MCQ here and then quickly go to the end of the chapter where you will find the answers to this MCQ. You will find the answers to this MCQ. This is also about another 131 MCQs for you to solve. But yes, solving this MCQs will give you the confidence which you need for the 30% mark. For that 30% mark. Rahul, how much are you going to charge me for this? Again, absolutely zero cost on this. Free of charge, soft copy will be uploaded on the Telegram channel right now for you to use it in the future. Three materials we discussed right now. The concept guide, which you have to purchase as a physical copy for a matter of 399 rupees. The solutions guide PDF free of charge uploaded on my Telegram channel. And third, now the MCQ guide as a soft copy uploaded on the Telegram channel. With just paying 399, you have got the power of 3 right now. But why settle for this? You see, until the previous attempt, I always used to come and tell people that, you know what, you prepare for these 3 and you will be done with it. You don't need anything more than this. The 190 pages is what you need to read for yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more and nothing less. But this year in May 2024, when I was teaching my students in Pragya, the one thing which I realized is, you know what, let's challenge ourselves. Let's cheat ourselves. And let's see how far can we push ourselves. On this journey, along with the students of May 2024, we came up with a strategy that we will cut down this 190 pages to even further and bring it to a certain stage where earlier it was 3 revisions per attempt. This time we will show that we can do 6 revisions per attempt. How, Rahul? I have done this 2 days back already, but I'm showing it on the YouTube channel once again. Very proud to show you our very own income tax cheat sheet. Cheat obviously because you are compromising on the 190 pages in order to achieve something faster. Yes, but a very beautifully designed landscape legal paper charts which should help you cover, hold your horses, which should help you cover the whole gross total income meaning salaries, HB, PGBP, capital gains, IFOS, clubbing, set off, gross total income in just a matter of 9 pages. In merely 9 pages, you will be able to cover the whole gross total income and fetch your 30 marks out of the 50 marks in just a matter of 9 pages. Rahul, how did you achieve this? It's simple. When you read, obviously you need to understand. But once you have already understood, do you have to read it once again? Answer is no. In this cheat sheet, you will find the format which is required for you to attempt your question. You will find the format which is required to attempt your question. So you will find the heading of salaries and you will find all the breakups of all the items which you need. Yes, along with all the required deductions, exemptions, and obviously also we have not compromised on all those things. Everything is clean available. But beyond that, you'll also find that this is in the same style as how you need to present in your exams, meaning with the 3 columns, which column you should put the number and why you should put the number. All those things are also there. You'll find it headwise. Now, the one thing which probably may not be there, and for good reasons, is the big level of English which you have. The definition of family, the reasoning for things, the intention behind things obviously is not required. Understand, this cheat sheet is not your alternative to concept guide, but a more complement to your concept guide. Every person who has attempted inter income tax needs to go through the concept guide and make yourself comfortable with the concepts first. Once the concepts are clear, you just need a material which can help you quickly summarize and read everything in a single shot. That's when the cheat sheet comes into picture. You'll be able to find every headwise split of this. in the claim format as how you need to attempt it for your exams. So salaries, and then you have HP, and then comes the very exciting thing which we have taken extra efforts for, PGBP. Now I know PGBP is a nightmare for most of you. That is why this time PGBP has been prepared in a very clean structure, meaning you will simply take the net profit before tax, and then I'll give you 3 columns: items to be added, items to be reduced, and items to be ignored. In the same sequence as how you would have read it in the classes, we have now broken it up into 3 columns, and we have told you which item should be added, which item should be reduced, and which item should be ignored. Now the intention is to not make you mug up for the exams, but yes, this will comprise of all the adjustments which generally come for exam. So you can look at these adjustments, and if you are not able to comprehend it with the provision, maybe with the understanding of which one should be added, which one should be reduced, and which one should be ignored, you'll be able to understand the chapter a little better. Yes, after you complete this, you have capital gains, obviously in the same format. You will not have the exemptions broken down in details, because in the class already we would have prepared a wall chart for all the sections. You just have to take that wall charts and read it along with this, and your capital gains will also get done. Moving on to IFOS, and then finally clubbing, and then the set off and carry forward prepared in a very beautiful small table. With this, you should be able to complete the whole gross total income in just a matter of 9 pages. In just a matter of 9 pages. Now Rahul, this looks like more from the alternate tax regime. Answer is no. If you noticed, somewhere in the middle you found some yellow highlights. Yes, you found some yellow and blue highlights. These yellow and blue highlights are those items which are not allowable under the default regime, which means this charts will also help you answer the gross total income from a default tax regime perspective as well. No compromises on your study quality. Everything covered in a very beautiful manner. Everything covered in a very beautiful manner. Yes, the charts can be enhanced a little further to also include your chapter 6A, 10AA, and rates of taxes, and your TDS, and your other items as well. But at this point of time, considering the time we have, I wanted to release it right away so that you can use it at this point of time. After a certain point of time, if it's possible, I will also have the other topics included, so that this can become a consolidated chart where in just a matter of 15 to 20 pages, you should be able to complete the whole income tax syllabus, which you anyway read for 190 pages. That would take some time. Right now is not the position. So therefore, focus on these charts. Focus on these charts. This charts will be a great referencer for you the day before exam, because in a matter of 9 pages you'll be able to complete the whole income tax 30 marks worth of syllabus. If you think 9 pages 30 marks worth of syllabus, obviously that means half hour, 1 hour, maximum 2 hours. I don't see someone spending more time than that. Yes or no? Yes, that is the power of these charts. That is the power of these charts. Use it wisely, people. Rahul, this efforts, how much would you charge me? Again, free, and free. The soft copy of this material as well will right away be uploaded on the Telegram channel, free for you to download and free for you to print, with then only one request: please print it in a legal paper. You can print it in an A4 format as well, but the content will become smaller and non-legible to read. Print it in a legal paper, you'll be able to see through it beautifully and prepare from it very well. Very well. Yes, yes, yes. Rahul, 4 materials for you to ace your CA Inter May 24 and November 24 exams, and definitely ensure that you get a rank. If not, at least an exemption worth it. Yes. Now you may come and say, Rahul, I'm an average student. Do I need this material and all? Please understand, aim for rank. That's when you get things. That's when you get things. No one is incapable for a rank as long as you put the right efforts and the right discipline to it. Yes. So feel like you are also eligible for it. Prepare accordingly and everything will make sense. Everything will make sense. Which means in a matter of just 400 rupees worth of investments, you are able to complete the whole CA Inter income tax syllabus in a very beautiful manner and aim for a rank. You just have to buy the concept guide as a physical copy, and the balance 3 items will be given free of cost for you on the Telegram channel as a soft copy for you to use, and if you feel like printing it. This is the kind of efforts which I could put from my side. I am not telling you that I am done with my job. I still have a lot more things for you to do. Yes, as soon as the RTPs are released, I will be discussing those with you. As soon as the MTPs get released, I will be discussing those with you. The marathon is something which I have planned for you in the first week of April, and you will be seeing me complete the whole CA Inter income tax syllabus in just a matter of 9 pages, in just a matter of 6 hours. Walk with me for that journey, and you'll definitely be able to clear these exams beautifully well. Yes, but in this interim, until those things happen, I want you to spend your time going through what you have done till now, preparing for what you have not been able to do till now, starting with other subjects as well, and giving me that promise that yes, Rahul, I've put my level best this time, and May 24 is the last attempt I am ever going to look at ICA Inter exams. Give me that promise, come with that dedication, and I will do my part as well. Yes, this is the only request which I have from my side. Beyond this, if you think that there's something still pending and I can support you in any way, feel free to drop me a message, personally DM me, or reach out to me on the Pragya premises. Happy to support until you clear your exams and walk with you the journey until you become a CA as well. This is me signing off today, and I look forward to seeing you all soon with the next video. Take care, people. Have a great day.